you say you are a superstar, then have no fear.
Leaders, they just take each step and each level one at a time, one at a time, one at a time till they get to the top. Roger Love here for Roger Love Speaks. I'm talking about qualities and traits of an effective leader. Dr. King's legacy to me meant, really to me, the focal point of leadership revolution in this country, in this world. In fact, everything that he did, that he went through was a leadership type thing, just in the fact of marching, boycotting, letting people know he is not going to stand for injustices of people of color or anyone of a different religion or race or creed. Because that's what he stood for me. It's just leadership revolution. He revolutionized the game big time in terms of leadership by example, by leading by example, which is what Christ did a lot of times. He led by example. That's what it meant to me. So again, Dr. King is a point in my life that will always be there because it's a special person that did great things for us as a African American community. Leaders always know what they want and where they want to go on the mission point. They just do. They know where they're at, what they want to do with it, how they want to, lead things and what direction they want it to go. Parents, you're leaders of your children. And believe it or not, as an individual, we're all leaders. We lead our lives every day in whatever direction we choose to. Once you have that independence of adulthood or even that independence to be on your own and make your own choices, you're a leader. You're leading yourself in the direction that you want to go. But again, that trait and that quality of people that you need to have and to lead, you gotta have that. I can, I will, I must. You see, leaders, that's another thing about them, they're relentless. They never ever give up. They never give up. They're always looking for improvements. They're never satisfied with what they have. You can't be satisfied. You can't get comfortable. The minute you get comfortable with something and you think you're leading something, guess what? Some things are going to happen. Some challenges are going to come up. And let me just talk about challenges. There will come failure as a leader. There will come some failures. There will come some hiccups. Do not run from them. They're just tests. They're just trials. Remember this phrase, trouble don't last always. It's just a phase. You have to get through it. Sometimes when trouble comes, and it's a humanistic thing, we want to just flip on the switch and make it go away right away. It just does not happen. We want to take a pencil and just erase it. It just does not happen. What we have to do is regather ourselves, refocus, regroup, and start again, and continue. Tom Skinner used to talk about that, who was a great speaker in my youth that I got to hear. He said, continue to continue. To me, that means sometimes you're going to have those tough points and those trials, those failures. But you got to continue to continue. You cannot quit. You cannot give up. Those traits come with leaders. Leaders, again, they know how to make people around them better. They help them improve. They give them that knowledge, reading. They give them that confidence that they can do this. They trust their people. You got to have trust in people. You can't be everywhere as a leader, so guess what? If you think you can, you're going to wear yourself out. You have to trust your people that are around you. And as you begin, of course, you're going to start from the ground level. As I talked about in the intro, they climb step by step by step, level by level by level, and they keep taking it to the top. And once they reach the pinnacle of something, there's something else. There's a next new project that they need to go on. They never give up. They never quit. But the focus is starting from what their mission is. This week, I want you to start thinking about the life and the legacy of leaders, such as Dr. Martin Luther King. I think that he was one of the pinnacle of what leadership was. The way he wanted things to be done. The way that he made the sacrifices for himself, his family, his life. He lost his life because he believed in what he believed in. He was willing to put his life on the line for it, and we all know what happened. But again, his dream and his visions came true. We all get dreams and visions. God gives us those. But the true effective leaders, they bring those dreams to fruition. They come out some way through prayer, through progress, through trials, through hardships. It ends up coming out in the end. You see, legacies are made a little at a time. They're not easy. They're not at all. They happen over a period of time. But Dr. King's legacy will live for a period of time because he had all the traits and characteristics of a leader. And the real trait and the quality that I loved about Dr. King, his true character showed when there were times of trials. You know, just read the letter from the Birmingham jail. Just look at when he lived right here in North Lawndale, where I'm filming from. The times that he went through, the marches, the bottles, the bricks, the haters, people who did not want to see his dreams come true. Well, those dreams have come true, but it had to come at a price. And what I'm saying again as a leader, sometimes you're gonna have to sacrifice your time, sometimes your family time, and it's tough. Understand this. So if you're going into leadership position and you're thinking about leadership, these qualities have to be there. Those traits have to be there. Those support systems have to be there. Also, leaders, you know what they did? They called on other leaders. Barack Hussein Obama led the world, but he didn't do it without seeking counsel and advice from others around him. That's why he has a cabinet. That's why he has advisors. That's why he has people that he looks to for answers sometimes, because they're a specialty. Remember I said as a leader, sometimes you have to delegate those duties to people who are expertise in those areas. Sometimes you're going to have to do that. You're going to have to make those sacrifices and understand that progress doesn't happen without your people helping you to get better to that standpoint. But remember this here too, when you're seeking counsel and mentorship, we're all bits and pieces of people that we have come across in our lives. We're all bits and pieces. Whether it's our mom, our dad, our aunt, our grandma, our coach, a teacher, our pastor, our youth pastor, a friend, someone we looked up to and admired. We took something that they did very well that we thought was pretty cool or pretty unique and put it into who we are and used it. We couldn't sound exactly like them. We might have mimicked them. But again, that's the power of influence. Sometimes we take bits and pieces of people. Leaders do that. They take bits and pieces of things from people. Dr. King took them from Jesus Christ. And Mahatma Gandhi, he took them from those gentlemen. And he used those principles to move non-violently to get things done in a civil manner that gives people equal quality today. Yeah, we're still fighting for civil rights for our people, especially here in the African American community or in the world today. But we don't give up because we learn from one of the best leaders in the world, and he has some of the great qualities and great traits of leadership. Your leadership development is going to have to come over a period of time. I just gave you a few ideas of what you need to do to be a great leader. Not a good one, a great one. And with that said, there's greatness within every last one of us. You have to believe that you can switch on in your body, flip that switch on, and say, I can, I will, and I must, and I can do this to walk myself into greatness. I'm Roger Love from Roger Love Speaks. Don't just settle for good, be great. Peace. We'll see you in a week.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then how